So you want to graph this circle with your graphing calculator. Now you actually have two options here. You're going to find that it's actually probably faster and easier to graph with your by hand, but still, if you want to try it with I've got my calculator here. And your first method is your typical method, which is to solve for y. So you can see I've got, this is my equation of a circle. You know it's a circle. We've got our x squared and our y squared. I've solved this for y. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and I'm going to graph this. So I'm going to put this in and I'm going to show you what's going on here. So I've got the square root, and then I've got 1 minus x minus, okay, oh, I lost the x. It's because I used the keyboard X and it didn't like that one. Okay, 7 squared. Okay, so I'm going to hit graph and watch what happens here. Notice I only get the top half. Well, the issue is that when this looks at it, only looks at the positive values because you can't do a negative square root. So to get both halves of this, what you have to do is then go down here and you are going to put in the negative half. 1 minus x minus 7 squared. So you'll notice this is the exact same thing up there. I've just added a negative sign to it. And now when I go back, oh, it's mad about something. Hold on a second. What did I screw up? Let's see here. What did I? Okay, I think I fixed it. I have to have a negative sign out here, not a subtraction sign. I'm notorious for doing that. And then, of course, when I'm talking, I'm much worse. Notice what happened here, though. I just drew in the bottom half. You'll notice there's usually a gap right here. That's okay. You just need to figure out how to fill it in yourself. Okay, and so you just fill in that. You know what the whole circle looks like. So that's option 1. So I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to turn these off for a minute, just so that I can see the second method. There we go. Enter. So see if I undo this one, see how this is not, that doesn't look black anymore. It's not going to do that. So now I'm going to quit out of here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go see draw above program. So I'm going to go to second draw, and I'm going to go down all the way to number 9 here. Come on, number 9, which says circle. This is draw a circle. So I'm going to enter. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put in the center, so the x and y center points. So in this case, looking at this, my center is at 7, 0. So I'm using the facts I know from the book on the standard equation. So this has to be in standard form, so I can pull the center. So I know what the center is. The center is 7, 0. And I know that the radius is the square root of this, so the radius is 1. So again here, and right here's the comma, 1, and then end parentheses. So I've got my center and my radius here, enter, and it drew my circle right on the line. And that's the full circle. So this is actually the best way to get a good graph of this, obviously, by putting in that circle. But if you don't have it in standard form and don't want to get into that, you have the other option. You just need to make sure that you include both the negative and the positive sides of it.